Hello and welcome back to another session of Dark Souls PvP. I'm back again with my Iron Lion, Iron Boar, whatever you want to call it, build. And just having some fun invading in the forest again. Yeah, good stuff. So, I invaded these Gankers and they're not really doing much, sort of just staying back. I kind of don't really understand why. But, I mean, it's just one of me, I thought. And two of them, so they should be coming after me. But that's why I'm giving the little, like, what is that? What are you doing? And I've got no idea how his spear, lightning spear thing hit me, but whatever. Another guy invaded, so this phantom comes over towards me. And now I understand why he wasn't coming over here to begin with, why they weren't. Because they hadn't killed the other Forest Hunter Covenant members. And I'm sorry if you hear a dog barking in the background. That would be my dog Lacey, and she's a pain, and constantly getting into everything and barking at anything that moves. So, sorry about that. I'm not going to edit that out, though, because I'm lazy and really behind in uploading. So, yeah, invaded them. I had a little help from my Forest Hunter bros, NPCs, and the other guy who invaded with me. And yeah, good stuff. So, I invaded another set of Gankers right after that. And I'm in the little house area with Elvina. And I'm just like, get out of my house. Just get out. So he's backing off. And he starts spamming Wrath of the Gods. And I'm trying to be quick and get him with a couple pokes, but it didn't really work out. Either way, he ended up running out of casts and decided to poke me. His attack deflected, and I finished him off. Good stuff. So, lots of people using faith builds, apparently. At least on this day, there were a good amount of faith builds. I think now that the DLC is out, we're going to be seeing a lot more faith builds, mostly because of their ability to heal in the arena, which, I don't know. I suppose in a duel in the arena, that's kind of not really... Replenishment, I'm fine with in the arena. That's fine. It's an overtime thing, it's a buff. Like, if you can use power within, you can use replenishment. I don't see a problem with that. A lot of people don't like it when people use power within or replenishment, though. I don't know. I mean, they're available. They should be able to be used. But the healing spells, like Heal, or Great Heal, or what is it, Great Heal Excerpt, or whatever, I don't think that those should be allowed in the arena, mostly because of the fact that there's... Actually, let me correct that. Oh, actually, before I go into that, right here I invaded one of my friends, Zombie Taco. He's a guy who's usually hanging out in the Dark Souls wiki chat. So right here we were actually talking in the chat, and then we got into our duel. But what was I saying? Healing in the arena. I personally think that healing in the team battles, team fighting, team arena thing is okay, because if you have the chance to heal when you've got two people on you, then yeah, that's completely fair. I mean, all you have to do to stop someone from healing is throw a poison throwing knife or a regular throwing knife at them, and their cast of the spell is cancelled. Like, that's not a problem at all. That's super easy to counter. But if you're fighting someone in a duel, and you kill them, and then you go and heal while they're being respawned or whatever, that's just... There's nothing they can do about that. That's completely unavoidable, and there's a reason that they made it so you couldn't heal using Estus Flasks or Humanity or Blessings in the arena. There's a reason that they did that. And right there, I love how that first special attack from the Moonlight Greatsword, I just tanked it like a boss. I didn't even take any damage from it. I don't even know how. But whatever. It was cool. It was a good fight with him. And I invaded him back to back, so good rematch is always good. Anyway, healing in the arena. Now, I don't know what to really say about it. Like, if it's a duel, no. Replenishment, yes, that's okay in a duel. In team matches, healing miracles are okay, I suppose. I don't really know. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know what you think is more respectable, more honorable, whatever. Because we all know that there are some real tryhards in the arena. Like, I invaded a guy the other... I didn't invade a guy. I was dueling a guy the other day who... he killed me one time, and he ran around the arena the entire rest of the match. And that was so annoying. Like, really... you really need to do that? You're in the arena to fight and have some good PvP, and you want to play hide and seek? That's just not right. And actually, I was doing some team matches a while ago too. Or not a while ago, but the other day. And I was fighting these two guys, and they had literally like 28 casts of Wrath of the Gods. It was like a ridiculous amount. Maybe it just seemed like that much, because they both, the entire fight, stood there spamming the attack, like literally not moving, other than to follow me and my partner around, and would just alternate spamming the attack. So we couldn't get close to them. We couldn't shoot them with anything, because it would just get deflected. And actually, it's kind of cool when magic gets deflected, like when a soul arrow or a soul mass or even dark bead gets deflected. It looks really cool. But seriously, it's so annoying when people do that. Like, really, you have to be that much of a tryhard in the arena? I mean, yeah, sure, they're probably having fun, but, I mean, come on. Get over yourself. You don't need to be that much of a tryhard. And that guy right there, he was good with the Murakumo. That was a really good kill on his part. And I like how he puts on the Iron Boar helm at the end. That kind of transitioned a little bit fast for that, but I like how he put that on. I don't know if it was just sort of to make fun of me for wearing it or what, but whatever. And this guy, another guy invaded, so I was giving him the chance to fight the other invader, but he goes and tries to summon help, and I personally, I'm not going to stand for it, really. So I put on my Iron Flush. I actually meant to put on Power Within, and I just start standing back shooting him. And I don't know why the guy that invaded, the other guy that invaded, did his weapons R2. Because if he just had done the R1 another time, it probably would have been over. But, oh well. So, Iron Flush wears off so I can stop slowly walking towards him. Put on Power Within. And this guy hasn't killed the other Forest Hunter Covenant NPCs yet. So, there's potential for an interesting fight, and I'm sorry if you heard my dog barking. Yeah, as if on cue. This dog is such a pain, it's ridiculous. I'm sorry. But she'll stop soon enough. Anyway, so I invaded again, and I invaded another set of gankers. So put on my Iron Flush and wait for them to come towards me. And their attacks are bouncing off. And they're on opposite sides of me, and if I had just a little bit more stamina, or if I didn't attack that other guy first, I might have been able to finish off this one. So that's kind of upsetting that I couldn't finish him. But, oh well. So the host is swinging away at me, and the Phantom gets me with a backstab. And it was a good strategy on their part, I suppose. Kind of a shame that I have to gank. Now, right here, there's that item over there that I really kind of want to pick up. I unfortunately never get the chance, even though, well, you'll see. I try to get to it, and I do get there, but I just can't pick it up, unfortunately. So, we got this guy, and he's circling me, and he's spamming the R1. He's just going to town on that. And I hit him one time, and he has to go and heal. Now, come on, man. Really, just have to go and heal. I hit you once. Now, I really should be trying to parry him because it would have been ridiculously easy. Like, I could be horrible at parries and still get parry, and I'm honestly not that great at parries anyway, but I probably could have gotten one. Just do the take one shot and then parry. And got him with it, but whatever. So I invaded this guy, and this was actually a fun fight. I fought this guy a couple times in this video, I do believe. He was having a duel with the Dark Wraith over there who turned into a tree. So I give him a nice little bow, like, hey, you guys can keep dueling if you want. But he doesn't want to. The other guy's already a tree and backed off, so might as well have some fun with you. And I don't think he's familiar with how to fight against someone who has Iron Flesh, because he's just coming in and attacking me. He's trying to circle for a backstab, but not really doing too well with it. And his attacks are being deflected pretty well because he's only using a katana, and I get him there with a counter for the kill. So give him a nice little bow. It was a good fight. The Dark Wraith gives him a bow because I guess they had a good fight too, or he enjoyed watching or something. I don't know. Either way, it was a good fight. It was fun. And I invade more gankers. Of course I invade more gankers. What else would there be in the forest? And as soon as he cast that Homing Crystal Soul Mask, I knew Iron Flesh was a bad idea. I just got wrecked. The camera angle was all off, and the wall was right there. I couldn't roll. I was stun locked like crazy. It was just bad. That was just bad on my part. So I believe that this is the same guy from earlier, Ven, I believe his name was. And I'm pretty sure we get another good fight out of this. So, get a little jumping attack in there. Almost got him with it. Believe that it hit his shield. I don't know how that hit him. It must have dead angled him. Same with that. I guess one of us has some lag on one of our ends. Oh well. So he gets me with a backstab. No big deal. Cut down a tree. I don't like trees. His attacks keep bouncing off. And I need more stamina. And actually, since I have recorded this, I've actually remade my build, so it's down to level 100, so it can fight in the arena now, and actually get a decent amount of competition, amount of fighting on it, and it's medium rolling. It's got about 1500 vitality, it's got more stamina, so I can attack more times, thank God, and still using the Leo ring, still using favor and protection. It's a little bit lower, but it's roughly the same. And actually I was inspired to do it by Dreaded Cone, I believe it is. Yes, it's Dreaded Cone. I fought him the other day, I uploaded the video, and that was actually after this also, but I figured I had to add that video in because it was a really great fight. He was on his build he calls Pigwheel, and it pretty much just was like a wake-up call for me to put this build into the level 100 arena. Like, hey, this build would be good in that arena. So, I went and did it. And it's working really well. And I'm getting used to the medium roll. It's actually, I don't know what to say about the medium roll. I think I might actually kinda like the fat roll better, as strange as that is. Like, I guess it's just because I'm so used to the fat roll now, maybe. I don't know, it's weird. But we got these gankers, and they're just sort of not really doing anything, like, sort of making fun of me, I suppose, because I'm so slow. And, whatever. Yeah, sorry. Still kind of getting over this cold a little bit. But I'm pretty sure the host in this fight isn't really paying much attention, so I just go ahead and throw a Lloyd's Talisman at him, just in case he decides to come back and start healing. So this Phantom's trying to get the parries, I get him with a jumping attack, and the host finally comes back and starts to get into it. So he goes for a parry, and I just punish him right there. And his other guy, the Phantom heals, no big deal. And the host gets a pretty good parry on me. That was really nice on his part. I mean, if he can parry like that, he doesn't really need to be ganking. But maybe it was just lucky. I don't know. Either way. So this guy here, I thought he might have been getting ready to, you know, get a backstab on me, trying to rush me or something, so that's why I hit him. But he wasn't. He backed off, he healed, I let him heal, he let me put my buff on. No big deal. And just going at it, having fun. And I really love this build, I really do. Like, I never thought that I'd be so into using a fat rolling build. Like, it never really occurred to me that it would be this much fun, just changing things up as much as this build did for me. It's definitely really fun. So I missed with my running attack, and he gets me with a backstab. It was a good punishing move on his part, and I love that kill. I love trading hits with someone for the kill shot. It's always so cool, it always looks so cool in my opinion. Like, I don't know, I like doing it. So we've got this guy, and I believe this is the same guy with the shuttle earlier that was just spamming away at me. Definitely seems like it by the way he's spamming the dagger. But oh well, I guess by now, since the DLC is out, he's one of those guys that just comes in and starts spamming the gold tracer, trying to bleed you out extremely fast. Counting on that bleed damage. Really can't do it. Right there he goes to heal. I guess he doesn't really know what to expect from a Lloyd's Talisman. Maybe it's the first time someone's actually used one on him. Oh well. So, Iron Flesh goes away. I fat roll backwards and avoid his attack, which that was kind of cool, I think. And those invincibility frames on the flip, it's just ridiculous. Like, seriously, that's ridiculous. Like, I kind of don't know how I feel about the fact that they increased invincibility frames with the rest of the rolling. Just mostly because some things that really look like they should be hitting are not. Like, even that right there, that was ridiculous. Like, that was... So what if flipping, I came down straight through your body with my attack? Like, that's a bit ridiculous. But, oh well. And now, even with the medium rolling and the fat rolling, it's... I don't know, it's just too easy to dodge, in my opinion, now. Like, yeah, I understand most people were using the flip ring, the Darkwood Grain Ring before, and dodging like that, but now, that was one thing I was looking forward to, not having to deal with people dodging through my attacks when literally the swing of my weapon goes straight through them, even if they dodged. You know what I mean? It's... I don't know. But I guess that's enough ranting. So I invade this group of people, they're having a fight, and I pull out the binoculars so I can, you know, watch them. But I guess Havel, or the guy in Havel's, wants to fight me, so I put on my Iron Flesh and slowly walk towards him. And he starts spamming the parries. So I get him with a jump attack. And I don't know why that only hit 93 damage, because I guess it looks like he blocked it. But I thought you couldn't... I'm pretty sure you can't block with the parrying dagger. So it looks like to me that that guy was trying to block the attack with a parrying dagger. And it broke his guard, which is what it looked like to me. But I don't know. Like, give me your opinions on what you think that was, because I'm kind of clueless. Maybe it's he was trying to parry my jumping attack and it used the last of his stamina. I've got no clue. But, oh well, that's okay. He went down anyway, so it's all good. No complaints. And I love that jumping attack. I really like the jumping attack on the halberd. And actually, since I've gotten the Lucerne, finally I've gotten the Lucerne on this. I've gotten the plus 15 one, and I'm loving it because jumping attack counter attacks are fantastic. Just, I love it. It's so great. Just the amount of damage that I'm getting from those is ridiculous, and if I like put on Power Within or anything, it's insane. It's just insane, and I love it. But anyway, this is the last fight of the video. Thank you for watching, Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.